How many times are you going to tell yourself that you have time? How many times are you going to lie to yourself and say that you've got time? Hmm? What does that mean? You've got time. I find a lot of times younger people are under this illusion that they have all the time in the world, and for that very reason they don't take their lives as seriously as they could and should. And they always say, I've got time. I'm young, I've got time. But as I've gotten older in the last couple years, I've started to realize that even though I'm still young, I haven't got any time to waste. I have no time. Alright? And obviously this is all relative to what you want to achieve in your life. You know, if you've got big dreams, big aspirations, you want to go far, you want to go to the top, there's never a point in your life where you've got time to waste. You've got time to go to that party, or you've got time to smoke on the weekend, or you've got time to watch TV at night, or there is never a point where you've got time. And the sooner you accept that, the easier the journey becomes, because then you're not playing catch up all the time. Because think about it, if you spend an hour, let's just say an hour every single day scrolling on your phone, every day, alright? After a week, you've spent 7 hours doing absolutely fuck all. But the reason you're okay with that is because you've got time. You're young, you've got time. Now think about if you took those 7 hours and instead of scrolling on your phone, you were learning a high income skill, or practicing your passion, or your favorite hobby, or your artistic endeavors. After a week, after a month, that's 30 hours you could have put into your profession. And it's just so insane to me, because that's not a small amount of time at all. For me personally, I make music. I'm a music producer. I've been producing music for over 10 years. For me to make a song from scratch takes about 30 hours. Maybe a bit less, but around that. So just try and put it into perspective, like what you can do with your time if you allocated it smartly. And it becomes easier when you accept that you haven't got time. I don't care if you're 20. I don't care if you're 19 years old. You have not got time, bro. It's a constant grind if you want to achieve big things. It's a constant state of working and thinking about how to improve and planning shit and putting effort in even when you're tired, and it's constant. And you've never got time, because even when you get to where you want to go, you're going to realize that it's only the tip of the iceberg, and you've got so much further ahead of you. You might think you want to get to 10k a month, for example. Once you get to 10k a month, you're going to realize that now you want to get to 50k a month, or 100k a month. Well, now you want to start another business. And it's like, if you somehow got to 10k a month, but you were under the impression that you had time, you're never going to see past that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you truly understood how short your life is and how quickly your time goes by, it's almost impossible to be comfortable. Like, it's a thing that's hit me very recently. It's like, I'm 22 years old. Now, people might say that's young. People might say I'm a young person. I'm 22 years old and I feel like I'm running out of time to achieve what I want to achieve. I genuinely feel like I'm running out of time. But I know that because of that feeling, I'm pushing every single day. You know? Now, I just want to make it clear that you're allowed to enjoy being young. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying being young. I'm not, indulging in pleasures. But the point is, you need to truly, in your core, feel that you do not have any time to waste. Because you genuinely don't. I spoke about this in one of my previous videos. If you realize too late how much work goes into doing big things, you're going to be filled with so much regret. There is a good chance that regret is going to throw you off the track and make you give up sooner. Like, if you wanted to get to somewhere and say it took 5, 6, 7 years, if you're 29, 28 and you haven't started on that thing, you're going to feel so shit when you realize how long it's going to take. Because now it's like you can't enjoy it while you're young. You can only enjoy it while you're getting older. Like, that's a big thing for a lot of people, and me as well. Like, I feel like I really want to enjoy my dreams while I'm young. I wanna say that I've accomplished most of my goals before I'm 30. And that's a big thing to say, but I've got 8 years. And I know that if I put my everything in for the next 8 years, there's a very good chance it's going to happen. And you need to think like that as well. You can't sit there thinking, oh, I'm 22, I've got 8 years, I can chill for another 3 years, I can chill for another few years. You can't, bro. Please, like, you can't. My general rule of thumb is like, devote 5 years of constant grinding to something and then decide whether it's worth it. So it's like, do you want to devote 5 years when you're 20 or when you're 30? Think about it.